Welcome to another Traffic Cardinal podcast. My name is Margarita, and my today's guest is Florin Simovici, co-founder and CEO of trafficmanager.com. He is also part of the team organizing Affiliate Expo conference, which is about to open its door on July 4. Hi, Florin. How's it going? Let's start from the very beginning. Can you tell us a little about yourself, how you started, where and how did you start, how did you become a CEO, what you're currently doing in this role? So share some experience so our listeners can create a mental image of who you are and what you do.
Okay, hello everybody, and thank you first of all for having me in this podcast. My name is Florin Simovici. I'm the CEO of Traffic Manager, affiliate tracking platform, and also the CEO of Affiliate Expo in Italy, an affiliate conference dedicated to media buyers and all the companies working in the e-commerce cash and delivery lead generation sweepstakes area. Most of the participants or most of the attendees in this conference are e-commerce advertiser, affiliate networks, affiliate programs, which are using, of course, Traffic Manager to track. So this is how Affiliate Expo, let's say, grabbed some hype in the industry. A little bit about myself. Okay, 15 years in the industry. I started as an affiliate myself. I began in 2000, early 2000, as an SEO. I was doing search engine optimization, and actually everything started as a second job or more. I never thought actually it would become a real job, but it was a way for me to make some extra money at that time. When then I learned how to manipulate or the search engines. Well, it was easier that time. In that period, it was way easier than now. But yeah, there were some rules you're supposed to follow to be able to place to rank the website in the first 10 positions, first 5 actually. It was the hype ones of the search engine that specific for specific keywords. Now that term is not used anymore because the search algorithm is so vast that you don't have a fixed list with 10 websites for a specific keyword anymore. But at that time it was like this. For example, for affiliate conference, you would have like 10 or 9 or that were pretty much fighting for the same spots. Anyway, fast forward, I learned this new, let's say, this new thing. Marketing started to become very interesting for me because I was able to generate traffic. So I started to study this area, and I end up providing services for people working in the adult and dating industry at that time. So this is how I became an affiliate in that industry myself. After a few years, I partnership with 3 other people. 2014, we launched our own affiliate network, which was dedicated for the adult industry with our own products as well. And that was the time when we start building Traffic Manager because we were using different third-party tools, which none of them was good for us. At that time, then we started to build our own software, which in 2016 started as a second or as a side business until 2019 when it became the main business and we sold the affiliate network. So that's pretty much fast forward my experience in affiliate marketing. But of course, 15 years is 15 years. It's a lot of time. I've been in pretty much all the conferences around the world. I spoke in many of them as well. I've been from all. I saw it from all the perspectives. I could say that as an affiliate, as an attendee, as a speaker, as an advertiser, and as an organizer. So
well versed in everything.
I saw them all. So yeah.
You have a very multifaceted experience.
Yes, I'm very happy to be here. I really love this industry and the people in it. So yeah.
From what I know, you're currently a CEO, as you have previously said. You're also organizing a conference, Affiliate Expo, at Lago Maggiore. We'll speak about it. I'm relishing the thought. And also, you've written a book. So my question is, you will talk about the book. I know you're eager to do that. So how do you manage to do so many things at a time? Where do you find the energy and motivation to do that?
Well, The motivation, I find it because I really love what I do, so I don't feel that I'm working. Maybe there are some specific periods in my life where I feel a little bit of pressure. Like, for example, in this period now with the Affiliate Expo conference coming in 1 month from now, 1 month and 2 weeks, it's at this time, it's a little bit more pressure than usually in my daily tasks, let's say, schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that the number one secret is to be very well organized with your time.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a specific schedule which covers pretty much my whole day. And this schedule is not only about work, but it's also about myself. For example, I start in the morning. I'm looking right now at my calendar. I start in the morning. First thing I have in my calendar is going to the gym. So 9 to 10:30 my time. That's my gym time. I don't touch the phone. I'm just doing my stuff. Then per each hour, I just segment the tasks I need to do or the things. For example, I have calls regarding traffic manager, or I have some operational tasks regarding Affiliate Expo. Then I have also my lunch over there. Then I have follow-ups, emails, Telegram, and all this stuff. So everything gets scheduled. And these are also tips which I wrote. You mentioned about my book. I also wrote in my book regarding that. And I think one of the most important thing to mention is that all of these, everything I do, comes complementary to each other. It's not separate things. I'm not running. I'm not the CEO of Traffic Manager, and after that, I'm running from here because I have a boutique where I sell wine, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Different business, so it would require a different mindset, different tools, different everything. So in this case, everything is connected. We had the affiliate tracking platform, the affiliate expo are pretty much my clients over there. So it's marketing for as well for the affiliate tracking platform. The book, while I was writing the book, I was also, for me, one of the reasons I wrote the book was to educate, educational marketing, as it's called. So it's a way of sharing your knowledge with the people, leaving something for the industry, but in the same time, it's also a way to promote better our tracking software. Even though in the book I mentioned that all the tips I'm giving are generic, but I'm explaining some stuff using Traffic Manager because, of course, it's a way of it was my way of integrating it in the book. I also have it here.
Mm-hmm.
The book here, and it's also, you see, it was
Mm-hmm.
published by Traffic Manager. So it's connected. Everything is connected. Affiliate Expo is powered by Traffic Manager and another partner we have. So at the end, the effort, it serves the purpose of all,
Mm-hmm.
everything is one. Even if they look many things, everything is one.
Mm-hmm. So they're kind of segmented, though they are interconnected.
Exactly.
So with this Affiliate Expo conference, I think it's extremely stressful for you. Is this routine, the scheduled routine, helps you fight the stress, or there are some other tips?
I try not to stress myself because when you have a really well organized schedule, at the end of the day, you don't feel that you didn't do anything. Because if you follow it, you know that, okay, in these 2 hours, I did all my follow-ups for Affiliate Expo. In these other 2 hours, I did my calls with the technical team from Traffic Manager and all the follow-ups that I had to do. In this other hour, I did this other task. In this other hour, I did this other task. So at the end of the day, you will not have that feeling, what have I done the entire day? It feels like I've done nothing because at the end at the time you did a lot of stuff.
So smart schedule is key.
In my opinion, yeah, being organized and also having a good schedule, but also being able to maintain it. Because if you put it on there and you did forget about it, and I did that at the beginning when I started to organize my time, I just forgot about the schedule and I was just doing randomly the stuff. It was a couple of when I started to write the book, actually 2 years
So
ago.
you evolved as a schedule planner.
Yes, I mean, I understood that if I don't keep this level of focus on what I need to do in that specific time, I will not be able to perform as I would like to. And I'm not the promoter of working for 6 days because at the end, the more you work, the worse will be what you leave behind. So the quality will be lower. At the end, in my opinion, I'm 41. This year I will be 41. So after 15 years in working in this industry and 10 in another industry, the construction I was building houses before. Then having these two totally different business models, for both, I would apply the same rules. If you work 14 hours a day or 16 hours a day, you will not perform better. You need to work as much as you can, but in a well-organized way. I'm, let's say, a sort of a maniac of optimization. I don't like to waste time.
Well, that's a philosophy actually, and you try to stay productive even though you work less time.
Yes, less, but in the same time, I also dedicate time to myself, to my personal life, to my hobbies when I have some. So if I want to go to the gym, I go to the gym. I want to go in a, I don't know, in a trip somewhere to do, I will go there, even if I will work maybe less being there. Instead of 7, 8 hours, I will work maybe 5 or 4. But I will not stop because I enjoy what I do.
So you prefer, again, multifaceted experience. You work and then you trip, travel, you, I don't know, do things that you like, lots of different things all at once.
Yeah, it's my way of life. I work I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm living. I'm enjoying the trip. I'm not looking towards the destination only. The destination, yeah, it's a consequence, but I think you should enjoy the trip even more than looking.
Yes, you should enjoy the process. I think it's an important, I'd say there is a grain of truth, especially in this particular industry, highly competitive with all those people around trying to gain as much as possible.
Yeah, and at the end, you need to be open to all the possibilities because, as I said, I started as an affiliate, then we had an affiliate program, affiliate network, and then now we are software providers. So no one, I never thought that 15 years later I will provide software. You need to be open to the possibilities to see the trends in the industries and see what your abilities, where you could put your abilities to work in order to master or to be better in a specific niche or a specific trend, let's say.
Okay, so somewhere I discovered that you said you were addicted to a healthy lifestyle. You've mentioned your gym. I won't say it shocked me, it didn't, in fact. But hey, the renowned affiliate parties, those yachts, panoramic views. How do you keep yourself in shape? How do you even concentrate on healthy lifestyle while you have so many temptations, if I may put it this way? How did you come to this? And do you ever come loose?
Yeah. Okay. So, very good question. First of all, the healthy lifestyle I adopted in the past years is something I focused more in the past period, a few years before. If you ask about me to our common friends in the industry, most of them will tell you I was what you could call a party animal, and I'm not joking. I was arriving the first. Me and my friends and my best friend Marius and an associate. We are both like we were both complices.
Two party animals. That's a pack of party
we would arrive,
animals.
exactly. We would arrive between the first at the party and leave the last and consume so much of that alcohol that, oh my God. But at the end, you grow and you see that, okay, we can have fun. I mean, you have a healthy lifestyle, but no one is perfect. I mean, neither the nature is perfect. So why should you try to be perfect? But what I do, my secret is I do the right thing 80% of the time. So it's like the Pareto principle, but the other way around. So instead of 20% of the effort will bring you 80% of the results, in my 80% of the effort will bring you 80% of the results. So the other 20%, the other 20% that you dedicate to going to these balls, having a drink, socializing, it's actually fulfilling you here, not only the body. So you need a balance, because at the end, if you become a person which is addicted to never eat anything like a sweet or never have a drink, I don't think it's okay. I think we should enjoy life, and very good that the places, these conferences are made for us to socialize better and to connect better and to do business, of course, but that's a secondary result of a conference. The first, everybody should go to a conference with the aim, okay, I will go there to do business, but first of all, I want to meet new people. The more you meet and the more people you connect with, the better it is. And I mean, the best business partners I ever had, or business deals, were made in a party with a drink in my hand. So, and because at the end, people, let down the barriers when you start drinking a little bit, they
They
lose a
feel
bit.
more relaxed, probably,
Yeah,
more
they get
casual.
relaxed. So yeah, we enjoy. We go there to also enjoy
Mhm.
and connect better. So a few drinks will not hurt anyone, but 80% of the time, and best not to do mistakes.
So yeah,
Mistake.
it's all about balance and probably schedule as well. Schedule your meetings and then I have a little aperol, for example.
Yeah, everything needs to be balanced. Well, setting the meetings for me, it was always a problem. Every time when I arrive to a conference, I have my schedule which is full. I don't remember one day that I could keep my schedule exactly as I put it. I don't remember it, neither one in 15 years. I don't remember one day that I could keep my schedule more than 50%, because it's not only about you, it's also about the other people. So even if you are in time at a specific place, the other person will not be 50% of the time. So what I did in the past years, I'm not, maybe one or two per day meetings fixed that I put. For the rest, I don't do anything. I just go from booth to booth. I go to my partners and clients to say hello. This is my first step in a conference. I go to shake their hands. How are you guys doing? Everything is fine. Huh? See you maybe tonight at the party. And then I invite everybody to meet later for a drink. Who shows up? Good. Who doesn't? It is what it is. Uh, Sometimes I receive invitations when they see me. Okay, can you come and join us to the dinner? Can you come and join us to the party? So at the end, I just let the flow of the conference guide me. I don't guide, or I don't try to guide the flow anymore, because it's less stressful. You go there, okay, I will meet some people anyway.
You enjoy the flow then.
Yeah,
So, what's your entrepreneurial superpower? What are the top 3 skills that help you resolve entrepreneurial and organizational challenges alike?
mm. I mentioned one earlier in our when I said
Organizational skill itself, probably, scheduling
yeah,
things.
I'm let's say very oriented to optimization. So I think what this is one of the skills that helps me the most. I like to optimize processes, to optimize flows, onboarding flows, everything that comes to processes, and whatever you can automatize. I love to do that. It's something I really love. And then I would say that a good mindset is very important to have, and to be stable and trust yourself, trust your decisions, even when you take a decision which is wrong, maybe for you and for your company. You shouldn't blame yourself. Everybody does a mistake. Just accept it, and you know um, try again. And I believe that having a really big self-esteem and self-confidence, it's a trail an entrepreneur should not, a successful entrepreneur should not miss. Because if you do a mistake or two or three and you just lose yourself, that's not for entrepreneurs. An entrepreneur will always learn from mistakes, because at the end, let's face it, I don't remember where I read this, but you learn nothing from success. Most of the stuff you learn from mistakes. When you have success, you have a confirmation that what you are doing is okay, and you just like go into a comfort zone. But when you do mistakes, you learn, because you don't want to repeat them anymore. At least this is what entrepreneurs should do. If you don't do that, you shouldn't be an entrepreneur.
Actually, I have a friend, she's also an entrepreneur, and she has her own franchise or something. And when she started, she was so confused. She didn't know how to start, what people she should hire, how to get around, actually. And now she is more confident, I'd say, about how to do and what not to do. For example, she understands what she wants now clearer. And she says, well, this time I won't make this mistake because I understand what I want and how to get around in this particular field.
Yeah. And the very important thing is to start. If you have this desire to be an entrepreneur, be on your own, and you're an employee and you're afraid to do this step, then entrepreneurship is not for you. Because an entrepreneur will always have a risk appetite which is higher than all the others. You are ready to risk, ready to put your judgment on the table, and ready to be judged by the others. And yeah, ready to adjust in real time when you do something and you see that is not working. You shouldn't be you shouldn't have a big ego, in my opinion, if you want to be successful, because you will be judged. You will judge yourself too harsh if you have an ego. And then another, I think, very important trait that you should have as an entrepreneur: you shouldn't look in what other people. You shouldn't care what other people think about it. I mean, who cares if you are wearing Versace clothes, or you have the latest iPhone, or you're driving a Ferrari? This shouldn't be your goal of being an entrepreneur. Your goal should be to win your freedom and be able to live the life as you want. If in the process you bought an expensive car or a villa or whatever, and you can have all the vacations you want in the world, that must be a result, but not a goal. That must be a result of your offers, of your efforts. Sorry, not a goal. So this is one mistake I saw around me many times. Many of my friends, they were the first money they were making. I did this mistake as well. So the first money we were making, we were showing around champagne everywhere because we wanted to prove that we are better than the others. No one cares. I mean, who cares? It's if they care, that's a problem. I mean, if you want to show that you are better than someone, you have a problem with yourself. If someone else cares about you and the fact that you are better than them, they also have a problem. So at the end is a toxic circle that goes around. It's
So I would
nothing.
say you just should stay yourself, true to yourself, to your principles, and don't think about what others may think about you. Okay,
Exactly.
I
And
like this philosophy.
yeah, and also, especially when you offer services to an industry, reflect that into your services. I mean, be a person of your word. Do not try to trick people because the industry is small, but because you should have correct values first of all. But then if you arrive to do that, the industry is small, so you will not have a long way. You will not see around 15, 20, 10 years entrepreneurs in this industry, which, took advantage of people, or didn't pay it in time, or they offered bad service. So if you want, yeah, you need some years to build up your name and your personal brand and everything. But at the end, this is, as an entrepreneur, especially in this industry, this is your main asset. So treat it as your main asset. This is more important than the money you have in your bank, because this is what will bring you money in the future.
So let's speak about Affiliate Expo. This is a very interesting topic for me personally because I'm a huge fan of Italy, Italian culture, Italian cuisine, Italian nature, Italian everything, practically. But I haven't studied the language yet. So I have to put it plainly, I'm dumbstruck. When I first saw Lago Maggiore, I was absolutely thunderstruck. And you're bringing Affiliate Expo to this picturesque location, to this stunning location. And I would say that this completely changes the rules of the game, because affiliates are here mostly for restaurants, for clubs, for yachts, Dubai, that kind of experience. And are you trying to transform the approach, or are the clubs still on the list?
So you mentioned very well the word experience, and this is what an affiliate is looking for: an experience. I mean, I think I have at home, maybe, without exaggerating, 200 or 300 badges. Those badges that you receive at the conference, I kept them in the past 10 years at least. So I'm missing maybe 100 of them, but all the rest I have them all. I have a full box. I don't know how many. One day I will take them off, maybe in 10 years from now, and I will do a nice photo like this is
A cork
the
board.
key.
That would be
Yeah,
great. A cork board. Yeah. I was thinking
exactly.
about
This
this.
is when someone will ask me, what's the key for your success? I will show all this.
Carrying it with yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You need to go around. You need to see. You need to be present in the business, and the conferences. Attending the conferences, in my opinion, it's key for an entrepreneur, for someone who wants to be part of the industry. You need to be there, because there you will find out about the trends. You will find out about the new ways of monetizing, new upcoming. I don't know, needs in the industry, problems that you can solve and make money over those, so on and so forth. So, but you mentioned, again, we come back to the experience. In my opinion, experience is very important, because every time we are going to a conference, we are taking one day before, 2 days before or after the conference to visit the city, because we all want to enjoy that city. We want also always to mix. The problem is that most of the locations, if not all the conferences, are offering the same thing. You have a big expo zone with booths, and from the morning to the evening you go around and try to do business with everybody. I don't believe in this concept anymore. I mean, yeah, it's useful, but it needs to be limited. That's why we limit it to one day only in a expo. I believe more into connections. I mean, I would like people to arrive there and be stunned about, wow, what a beautiful location. And then you know that a location, the energy, the vibe that gives a location uh, controls the vibe of the person. So if you close someone in a expo aula with artificial lights the whole day, and everybody will be on auto, like robots, and automatic. Try grab as many business cards as possible and then leave and go to the party, which will be organized at 9 by Adobe. In this case, I wanted to change the game. I want them to be there, to be calm, to socialize, to connect. And this is the way to know the person better and to see if you can trust this person to make business or not. The conference is not huge. I am expecting up to maybe 850, 900 people, not more. Last year we had 714, if I'm not mistaken. We are growing every year, but I will not. I will avoid to become a really huge conference. I think I will cap it to 1,000, and once we reach 1,000, we will not let anyone else come or have a ticket, because this was an idea that came to me this year. It will be more, maybe even lower than 1,000. Maybe let's see how it will go, this concept, how it will be received by the public, and maybe we will cap it to 600-700 people tops. Who wants to come, they need to grab their tickets. After that, once we sold 700 tickets, no one can come anymore. You have 3 days of conference, 600-700 people are not much. You will have time to meet the ones you need. Yeah, Lake Maggiore, it's all surrounded by mountains. It's near Switzerland. You could rent a car from the airport and go. You drive 40 minutes and you are in Switzerland already. You can see the surroundings. So you can stay a couple of extra days and you already saw Italy and Switzerland in one shot. Switzerland is not a big country. I mean, you can do it in one day, the whole thing.
But all the beauties of Switzerland.
Yeah, I mean, that area specifically, that area which is at the border with Italy in the Alps, is amazing, is stunning. And the cuisine, as you said, is it's a touristic place, but not a really harsh touristic place like Lake Como, for example. And then there is another thing. Before we were doing this conference in Milan. Milan, I don't know exactly. I think the location of the conference was like, I think, 20, 30 kilometers from the airport to the location. And you will need like, if you would take an Uber, you would need like 1.5 hours to reach the conference. From the airport to this location, which is like 80 kilometers away, you need 55 minutes. So we have also shuttle buses.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, you also see some stuff. I mean, we have also some shuttle buses which will bring the people to the location. The location is called Baveno. The hotel we are hosting the conference in, it's one of the most luxurious in the area. The family which owns these hotels, they work in this industry since 125 years or something like this. They have 3 or 4 hotels, all of them really beautiful, luxury, big stuff, big gardens, beaches, pools. So it will be a really, really amazing experience for everybody. My goal here is to offer an experience, and as a reward for this, we will get back a lot of publicity, because everybody will be with their phone in their hands filming around all the 3 days. So I'm sure about it.
So transportation and accommodation weren't the challenge. So what is the hardest challenge that you faced?
The hardest challenge that I faced is this, but not this challenge was that I will speak about is not regarding the location itself, but is regarding Affiliate Expo. When we took this conference in 2023, this was bought by some other people. Before, it was an Italian conference only. So everybody knew that you come to this conference, everybody will speak Italian because it was a local conference. Since I have many clients in Italy, for me, it was easy to bring them to this conference because they knew about it anyway. I wanted actually to have another conference, a separate one than this one, before starting working with these guys. And they proposed me, listen, we don't want to have like 2 conferences. We would like to avoid that because we will split the public. Let's do it together and we split the costs and everything, and it will be a win-win for both. And I said, okay, let's try. But there are some things that I don't like. That conference is in Italian, and I want to keep it in English. I held it in English.
Mhm.
They said, no, you do it. You organize everything. We trust you. We saw how you how you guys work. You are trusted in the market. You can take it. And I really liked this approach. No, so I started to promote this conference under Traffic Manager. The biggest challenge was that many people didn't believe that the conference will really be in English. So we are still struggling with that. When they come and they see that everybody speaks English, they're like, "Oh wow, I've been here 8 years ago and everybody was speaking Italian. I didn't understand much thing." So that's why I never I crossed it from my list of
Mhm.
conferences. So yeah, this changing the location as well into a very picturesque location. It's also to give them an extra reason to come and see. Worst case scenario, you will have a nice 3-4 days in an amazing area of Italy, which many people don't even visit when they go to Italy because they don't know about it. I
So
mean,
you're
you cannot
secured.
lose.
Great
Yeah,
views guaranteed. You will not be disappointed.
exactly.
Okay, so let's speak about the markets and niches you're targeting. Can you share this information? What is your target audience?
Okay, so my target audience with the conference, it's where we got the most success with Traffic Manager.
Mhm.
Uh, and I'm speaking about the e-commerce and cash on delivery area. Most of that attendees coming are either affiliates or media buyers working in this industry, promoting these services on Facebook, Google, TikTok. Either affiliate networks, or affiliate programs, direct advertisers, which have products to sell in these niches. I believe that, I mean, if I would compare this conference and what we are doing with all the other conferences, I would say that we enjoy working in these niches, in a specific niche, than serving everybody. So yeah, if you are working in this industry, if you are interested in to know more about the cash and delivery industry, e-commerce industry, gadgets, Nutra, lead generation in general, this is a conference to attend. Uh, Also, if you are looking for affiliates to promote your products and you have services or products in this niche, this is the right conference to attend. And I will tell you why. Affiliate marketing in Italy is built on media buying. I mean, I don't know exactly a percentage, but I would dare to say that more than 80% of the affiliates in Italy are media buyers. This is the terminology for affiliates. So it's
Mm.
the country with media buyers in the world, I think.
The country that consists of media buyers exclusively.
Yes, that's why we organize a lot. We organize also masterminds for
Mhm.
Facebook, Google, TikTok. We bring people, affiliates that are running large numbers in these platforms to show their methods. They bring case studies. The affiliate networks that come to this conference also show case studies with products that work well in specific countries because it's not targeting. Cash and delivery industry is pretty much spread in almost all Europe,
Mhm.
and most of the countries accept it as a way for the customer to pay. This is when a product arrives to the customer's apartment or house, and the customer pays it via cash to the courier directly. So this is uh, the the way of charging the customer, and you can charge the customer for products. I mean, products, usually gadgets or supplements. This is clothes and, and other accessories that people could sell online.
And now let's switch to the topic of speakers, because you've snatched the most famous speakers in the industry. There's Craig Campbell, Stefan Mühlbauer, and Najita, I think, and someone else, from what I remember. You're also taking the floor this time. And how did you manage to lure those people to the Lake Maggiore?
First of all, these people, some of them came to speak in the past conferences as well. They saw that we are trying to do something useful for the industry, so it's easy for them to say yes when they see that their work is put, it's giving value to the industry. Then they are not paying to speak. We are not paying them to speak. So everybody that comes to us is from of their own will. They want to help. I invite the people personally because I know every year I think about the specific topics I would like to approach in the conference, and then I think about the best people that I could invite. Of course, we could have done better. There are some other speakers I couldn't convince to come. They couldn't come. Some of them didn't came because of personal reasons. Others didn't came because they wanted to be paid, and we are against that. We don't want to pay for a speech. I mean, if my philosophy is that if you are making enough money in this industry, you will come to share your knowledge with others because you want to give back to the community. All these people that you see on the list, all of them accepted to come for free to speak. And I'm really glad that I've met them. I've met them personally. With many of them, I've been a co-speaker in other events. So it was easy for me, let's say, from this perspective, to invite them and to reach them. The only person I didn't met from all of those guys, I didn't met in person until now, was Craig Campbell. But he's such an amazing guy and so humble. And I mean,
very
he's
open, very generous, always ready to help, very supportive.
Yes, I think it's. I mean, when you reach that level, when we have this mindset, and you are so you warm inside, and you are ready to help if it's needed, and introduce people, and this is the kind of energy I want in the Affiliate Expo, and this is the kind of energy that I also request between the quotes from the speakers. So that's why I carefully choose them based on that. I mean, if I feel that a speaker is not aligning to this energy, and I had this experience in the past, I don't renew the invitation for that specific speaker, not because I hate, but it's just because I think it will disrupt the universal energy we are building over there.
Well, but yeah, there's always a risk.
It's there is that saying in Romanian also, and say, tell me 10 people around you, and I will tell you who you are. And I believe that if it's one or two people which are not happy as a speaker, and we have 30 or 40 speakers, and everybody's happy and the energy is good, at the end, these one or two people will also get around and enter in the same energy, and at the end, they will leave with a nice memory about the event.
Then a hypothetical question. Would you be open to invite a person not so famous, for example, but if this person has great case studies, for example, or practical experience?
Of course. I don't believe that being famous in the industry assures you a spot in a place in the spotlight or on the scene. I mean, yeah, I see that the biggest conferences are always inviting pretty much the same famous people. But in my opinion, you should encourage the other guys, the younger guys. I feel old when I say this, but it is.
And what if those people are beginners? Would you invite a beginner? Also,
yes, if they have knowledge. If they have knowledge and I when I speak with them, I understand that this person has a value to share. Why not? And we had in the last year and 2 years ago, I had two examples. One of them is the guy which is helping me very much with the Facebook masterminds, which is Emil. He's a really great media buyer. He's spending more than 1 million a month. I saw the numbers myself, so it's not something that he's spending this money he's collaborating with some big companies, and he's spending this money every month. And some months he spent even more. He never had the courage to go on a stage to speak, even though he was invited a few times by some other conferences. He is a good friend of mine, and I invited him in 2023. I told him, listen, I just grabbed this conference. I would like to bring some real value to the public. I don't want the same guys which come, they sell courses online about how to make money. If you sell a course about how to make money, I'm your actual client. I mean, you're not making money with those methods. You're making money over me. So I told him, like, I hate that. Even if hate it's a bad word, I hate that. I don't want to bring this into the conference. I need people like you. Would you be kind to help me? He said, brother, if you come with me on the stage, I will help you, because I'm afraid of speaking in public. I never did that in my life. So this is what I did. 2023, I called him, he comes with his partners, and I go with them on the stage. I was literally doing nothing, just sitting with them and trying to encourage them, and they were speaking and sharing their experience. Same thing last year for the Google Mastermind. I called another good friend of mine that I've met then building the conference and going around the conferences. This guy is Italian Indian. It's an Italian Indian guy.
Mhm.
It's also on the list. It's Sahib. And if you see this
I saw.
podcast, Sahib, I
Mhm.
salute you, and Emil as well, and all the other speakers. And same thing. I asked him, listen, I would like to have someone which knows what he does in Google, and I know that you are doing numbers in Google and you are helping many companies with their presence. Would you help me? Same thing is that Florin, I would help you, but I'm afraid to speak. So I was there, okay, I will go with you. So these two guys started their speaking career, let's say, in Affiliate Expo, and they were invited to some other conferences after that, or masterminds, because you need to give them the spotlight, because if they are talented, people will recognize that. At the end of the conferences, by the way, when we had these guys, all the other media buyers which came and attend this conference, they attended like with no big expectation about what will happen. They asked me, many of those guys, and I know that they're strong guys spending a lot of money in Italy and abroad. They asked me, can we have the registrations of this? Because I'm afraid I didn't start it from the beginning. My friends texted me, told me to come in because it's very interesting. I came in. Can we have the registration? It's amazing. The speakers are amazing. So many tips we learned in 30 minutes. We need like an entire year to study or test ourselves in the campaigns to learn this stuff. So this is the kind of feedback I like to hear.
So, what do you speak about in your presentation? What are the main topics, for example, and why did you go on stage?
Yeah, so first of all, I will have a presentation with Stefan Mulbauer. We will have a workshop where we will teach people how to build and manage an affiliate program or affiliate network. I will speak from an affiliate program owner point of view, since I managed one for more than 5 years. The book was written for this as well. So
Yes. We'll talk about it.
yeah,
A little
and
later.
Stefan Mulbauer, instead, he's covering the other side of the problem, which is employing affiliate managers. He trained more than 200 affiliate managers in his career. He's offering consulting services to many companies, including iGaming. I do the same. So our two different, let's say, two slices which are part of the same cake. And we're doing this workshop. Me and him will be a 50 minutes workshop for whoever wants to attend. It's open to everybody. And why I want to do it, even if it's a niche workshop and maybe we'll have 30 people in the room, for me it's good enough, because many affiliates want to do the next step. And I remember when I was an affiliate, I didn't know where to start from to do the next step. So I lost a lot of money and a lot of time while I was trying to keep my traffic up and my website with my websites up. I was trying to study and see how could I open an affiliate program. With today's tools, you can do a lot of stuff. So all they need is a little bit of guidance. So this is why I focus a lot on education. We have all these masterminds, then the workshop for affiliate managers and affiliate program owners, and then all the other speeches that will come will always point to the same thing: education. We don't have the only slots available to speak by paying are the slots of the main sponsors. That's it, and we mark them like main speech, and they know that that's a presentation. That's a presentation that they will do from this. They can do whatever they want. They have 25 minutes. They can do a work, or they can present a case study, and usually they present case studies using their network. So everything is about education. Day one, day two, everything is about connection.
So finally, we reached the topic of the book.
Finally.
Yes. And as an avid reader who devours pretty much anything from psychology to philosophy, I'm curious. I'm really curious to know what this is all about. It's called How to Build and Manage an Affiliate Program or Affiliate Network, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, I haven't yet read that, but once I lay my paws on it, no one is safe from my shenanigans. So, from what I know, it's available only in hard copy. Why?
Because there are two things that I want to mention here. It's available in hard copy because I don't believe in PDFs. I'm also reading a lot. Every morning I try to read like at least half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour at my coffee. That's the first thing that I start my routine with. I don't touch my phone. And I also read about psychology and many other stuff, mindset, business, management, pretty much everything I know that I'm lacking knowledge of about, or even there is a strategy to read.
I see. You have everything mapped out, even reading.
Yeah, if you know that you are lacking something, you know that you are lacking management, or you are lacking operational stuff. I'm focusing on this kind of books that could help me solve this problem or understand better this problem. And I read the hard copy always. I don't believe in PDFs. I don't like them. And this is a book that it's also quite expensive in my opinion. It's 147 euro, but all the money, by the way, are donated to a shelter, to a stray dog shelter here in Romania. So I'm not making any money out of it. But I want people to remain with something from me. I want them to have a book that you can put on your desk, and you can always interrogate if you need anything. I mean, I even at the end of the book, I even put like a quick daily checklist with that resumes everything you read until now, so you can go back and see this.
So you encourage people to communicate with the book, to use it, to own it materialistically.
Yes, use it. This is a tool. It's not something you read and you forget in your library, or this is a tool that you can use in your business on a daily basis. I mean, even from now, 5 years from now, 80% of this book will be still relevant, in my opinion, because this is how much the affiliate world change, or affiliate management part, or affiliate network part changed in the past 10 years. Yeah, some new tools will appear which will help you overcome some problems that right now maybe are more difficult to overcome, but the concept is the same, the mindset is the same, everything presented here step by step will remain pretty much the same. So and by the way, there is only one way to get an electronic copy. It's you can buy it for Kindle from Amazon. That's the only way, but you cannot get a PDF for 5 euros or whatever.
So here's a tricky question. If you don't want to answer it, please do let me know and we can skip it, but I cannot resist the temptation. People use AI nowadays when they work with text, and are you guilty of using it?
Okay, so I used AI to edit the book, not to write it. So I wrote the book in my English. I'm not a native speaker, so of course not everything, most of it was not grammatically correct. At the end, after I finished my whole draft, I trained an AI for 3 weeks, and I'm not joking when I say 3 weeks. Every day I was giving to this AI for 2-3 hours texts, 1 pages at the time. And I was asking him, do not change my tone, do not change the words I'm using, do not use complicated words, just correct the grammar, just correct the grammar, just correct the grammar. And at the end, I came up with the right tool, the right chat, and I succeeded to edit it using AI. But I didn't write it using AI. 99.9% is mine.
I wouldn't even say that you used AI in this case. This is just an editor. It didn't do anything.
You asked me if I used it. I did.
Well, yeah, okay. From this point of view, yes, you're right. Then, okay, next question, the last but not the least. There's certainly a trend I've been noticing. Experts are releasing books on the topics they feel confident about discussing. For example, there's Attila Audry and Ajita as well, perhaps Stefan Mühlbauer, but I may be mistaken. And then there is Maor Benaim and lots of other people. I think that their works are incredible. But still, what do you think of it? Is it some kind of trend? Is it just fashionable here, modern? Perhaps it is a good way to promote their personal brands. What's your view of it?
I think it's a little bit of mix of everything. Of course, the main reason people are encouraged to write a book is because there is not too much information online about this industry. So you don't have a school where you learn how to do it. If you look online, you will find courses for thousands of euros or hundreds of euros, which are not really bringing you any too much value. Yeah, it's giving you some basics, but it's not going too deep. So all these people wrote a book from a different perspective. I mean, beside Attila Audry and Maor Benaim, that they wrote it from an affiliate perspective, Anajita wrote it from an affiliate manager perspective, or she's a CEO of MaxWeb. So that was directed to the affiliate. Me and Stefan were the only ones which created these books for the businesses instead, because for them was the same thing. They are approaching a lot of consultants, and they are looking for the magic formula, which is not existing, by the way, and they are paying thousands of dollars. They don't know where to get the information from, and when they see us speaking on the stages about these topics, they come to us, even if there's like 10 people, 5 people, 8 people, 3 people. You see that they are from big companies coming there, say, guys, I'm not finding any kind of content regarding this. Can you tell me where? Or can you come and help me out? I would pay for the consultancy. Of course, I did some consultancy. Stefan is also doing a lot of consultancy. He has more time than me. It's also a business model for him with fair prices and everything. But you need to have something to give to the public. And then there is, I mentioned it at the beginning, educational marketing. I'm doing marketing for traffic manager by educating people how to build and manage their businesses. Even though they are not using traffic manager, they will remember about me, because now maybe someone is using another tracking platform. Okay, companies are not easily switching the tracking platforms because it's a lot of hustle. But for sure, on the next projects they will build, and the company that builds one project many times builds another one similar, they will think about us. So this is a way of marketing the product as well, and showing them that we are building this product based on an experience, not of an idea that someone had in his dream and last night and wanted to make some money today with it. So yeah, this is a way. And then it's your own personal brand here as well. You want to show, you want to be present in the big league. Okay, you want to meet the right people. You need to come with something on the table. You need to have some value to provide before reaching the friendship. I mean, friendship, yeah, it's cool when you have the right context to build it, but if you want to work with big businesses at a certain level, you need to show them your value, because money, business is business. It's not about friendship.
Thank you for your time, Florin. It was an incredible conversation and an enriching one at that. I already feel my mind bursting with information. I wish you luck with the Affiliate Expo conference, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast, a new word in the world of affiliate marketing. It was Florin Simovici, co-founder and CEO of TrafficManager.com. My name's Margarita, and I hope to see you at another Traffic Cardinal podcast. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay in the loop.
Thank you, Margarita. Thank you, Traffic Cardinal, for your time, and looking forward to see you guys in Italy.